Hello and welcome to the Disness Meeting. I'm Kat with Get Down to Disness, and this evening I, along with a panel of fellow Disney travel planning pros, am going to answer your burning Disney questions. Tonight we've got Shannon Bonador and a slew of agents with destinations to travel, my travel partner and great friends. If you're looking for a travel agent, look no further. We've got an agent matching system that will pair you with a perfect travel agent for your unique vacation experience. We've also tonight got Carl Dad Trent from Dad's Guide to WDW, who, by the way, has asked me not to say a word about a super secret announcement he's going to be making during his Lunch with Dad session this Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time on his Facebook page. Susanna, if you wouldn't mind, please posting the link to the Dad's Guide Facebook page. So check it out. This Friday at noon Eastern Standard Time. He's going to be making some super secret announcement that he didn't want me to tell you about, so remember you didn't hear it from me. We also have Steph Schuster here, like always. Steph is the Director of Operations at WDW Magazine, and she's got a brand new Facebook group. It's a Facebook group dedicated to Disney fangirls. It's a fangirl world. Susanna, I know you also have that link. If you could post that in the group. It's a Fangirl World is a fun-loving, girl-powered community for Disney devotees, delivering tips, updates, podcasts, and more by fangirls for fangirls. Girl power, go Steph. Check it out. Super cute logo. You definitely want to visit that page. Last but not least, we have Dave Shute of YourFirstVisit.net and co-author of the Easy Guide to Your Walt Disney World Visit, an outstanding planning companion, and we'll be giving one away tonight to one lucky winner. So let me see who's here. Hey, Dolores! Oh yeah, you love Lunch with Dad. I know you're there a lot. Hey, Trisha, Sabrina, Renee, Jill, Anthony, Tracy. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Dave Shute. Steph is here. Who else? Who we got? This is great. Hey, guys. Hey, Katie, Amanda. Hey, Chris, Barbara, Jessica, Lena. Seems like the gang's all here. Awesome. So tonight, we'll start by answering some of the pre-submitted questions. We'll do a little show and tell with the product spotlight. We'll answer some more questions, do a little trivia, and see how we're doing on time. But in the meantime, if you have any questions relating to what we're talking about, please feel free to post them. I want this to be more interactive and more conversational, so it's fun for everybody. All right, so before we dig in to the questions, I want to give a big shout out to Celebration Shirts for outfitting me during these meetings. I am in love with these tank tops. This is a custom design they made specially for me, and they can make one for you too. You can either choose from a nice selection of awesome designs or work with them to create your own. There's no minimums. You can have just one made if you want. Whatever you decide. When you go to celebrationshirts.com and you place your order, at checkout, enter the code DISNESS, DISNESS, for 10% off your entire order. And they offer free shipping. So it's a total win-win for everyone. Celebration Shirts, amazing, amazing people. And Susanna, if you would please post the link to celebrationshirts.com in the comments. Check out their Facebook page too. They post a lot of fun stuff. They were actually just in Disney World. All right, let's see. Let me go here. I'm using a new Facebook broadcasting program, which you can see the shirt isn't backwards anymore. You can actually read it as it's meant to be read. Let's see, Lena. Oh, Kathleen, how do you feel if they took away your favorite ride or show? That's actually happened to me, and it doesn't feel good at all. Hey, Mike, you got your Disney hat on? Oh, thank you for reminding me. So if you didn't see in the group, I put a little challenge in there. So these came today. These are buttons that we had made up for D23 when we go out to the convention in California next month. And I'm so happy with them. They came out so cool. And so what I said was, whoever wants a button, they need to be wearing their Disney headgear, whether it's a headband, a hat, ears, what have you, as long as it's Disney. I don't care if it's your little girl's princess ears. Put them on, take a selfie, and post it in the after party, and I will send you a button. Everybody who does that, I will send you a button, because these make me so happy, and I want everyone who wants one to have one. So do that. Thank you for reminding me, Mike. Thank you, Susanna, for posting those links. Hi, Lindsay. Hi, Robin. Hey, Kathy. I'm so glad you guys could make it here. Hi, Katie. Thank you. Yes, Dolores, it's not backwards. I know. Oh, Carl. Hey, Carl. Dad's in the house. Remember, don't repeat what I told you. He doesn't know that I told you. Hey, Kim. Thanks for joining us. I love these tank tops. And pretty soon the website will be up and running, and you can get this tank top or any tank top you want in any of these colors. The colors are amazing. I love them. Lindsay, you're going to be ordering your shirts soon? Awesome. Renee, you want a shirt. That's great. Oh, you're going to Florida tomorrow. Well, please be sure to post some photos in the group for us. Yeah, I like I burn a lot, so t-shirts really do save my skin, but I really prefer a tank top personally. So I just load up on the sunscreen. Oh, thanks, Steph. What is the fangirl group? That is Stephanie's. It's a fangirl world, and I'm pretty sure Susanna posted that link. If not, Susanna, could you? It should be in the notes that I sent you. If not, let me know. Trying to resolve issues with the feed. Oh, is anyone else having trouble? Matthew's having some trouble. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Kyle. Kyle, don't worry about your big party. I'm sure you'll get what you need. Like I said, just try breaking up your large party into smaller reservations around the same time, and then talk to the restaurant when you get there. Or Katie, who's a dining cast member, had said you could actually call the dining line and request to speak with the restaurant directly, but I've never had that experience, but maybe that'll work. Okay, great, Trisha, you found it. No trouble. Get those ears on, Jill. All right, so it looks like most people are doing okay. Matthew, I hope that your issues get resolved and you can stay with us. All right, so I'm going to start by answering the questions. And Matthew, your question was up first, so I hope that you are able to see this. If not, you'll be able to see it on the replay. So the very first question that was pre-submitted, it actually wasn't a question. It was more of, I don't know, a complaint of sorts. So Matthew is saying that we've been planning for over a year for our trip in August. We've penny pinched and worn sneakers for too long, saved every time we could, and came up with a budget. And now they introduce glowing cotton candy and bottomless mimosas at the same time. What do I do? Glowing cotton candy is pretty cool, but you are right. You are going to need to budget it in because it's like $8 for a little thing of cotton candy on a glow stick. Super cool, but a little bit expensive, especially if you have more than a few people that want it in your traveling party. The bottomless mimosas, however, $16 for as many as you can drink. I don't know how many I could actually drink. I'm not a big drinker, and I probably wouldn't be much good in the parks after 2 or 3. So maybe if you were staying, this was at the Wave, by the way, that has offered bottomless mimosas. So maybe if you're staying at the Contemporary and it's your resort day, go have brunch and drink to your heart's content. For $16, it's pretty good. Yes. Hey, Tina. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Shannon. All right. So I'm just trying to read the comments, making sure I'm keeping up with you guys. Yes, Jessica, bottomless mimosas at the Wave at the Contemporary, which, by the way, people say, I've never eaten there, but people say it's a hidden gem. Really, really great food. Awesome location, obviously. And usually never a problem getting a reservation. And now bottomless mimosas. All right, so Matthew did have an actual real question. Right, for the glow sticks, bring dollar store glow sticks and buy a bag of cotton candy. That would probably be what I do. All right, so getting back to Matthew. His fast pass time is coming. Is it easier to book on the app, on a computer through the site, or phone call? A computer if you have one. Definitely. The app sometimes is glitchy, and I just do everything on my computer. I just find it more user-friendly and faster for me. Is it silly to book a FastPass earlier than 9 a.m.? Yes, I think it is. I think it'd be a waste because the lines will never be shorter than they are early in the morning. So you might as well save those FastPasses for later in the day when the crowds start to come in. If you disagree with me, please, feel free to chime in and give Matthew another point of view. And is it simple as it sounds? Making the FastPass Plus selection, it's super simple. So you log into your My Disney experience. On the right side, you go down to FastPass Plus. It will prompt you for everything. It will prompt you to select your travel party. So if you've got more people in your My Disney Experience friends and family list than are going, just select those that actually have tickets linked. Then it will ask you to select a day. Then it will ask you to select a park. And then you can start selecting your attractions. Now for the parks that have tiered attractions, it will only let you select one, so don't worry about it. Once you've selected one tier 1, you'll only be shown the tier 2 attractions. And just a little tip, you don't have to book all 3 at one park at the same time. So if you want really high sought after fast passes like Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Soarin' and Toy Story Mania, definitely do them first. Go for your Toy Story day, then bounce over and go for your Soarin' time and go over to your Animal Kingdom for your Pandora rides. Do them out of order. Do them in the order of popularity, if that makes sense. Yeah, I agree with Carl. I wouldn't book a fast pass before noon. I never do. I am a rope drop girl. I am always there at the crack of dawn. Let's see. I've seen longer lines in the FastPass line at 9 a.m. than in the standby queue. That is very true, Chris Boyer. And people seem to agree with me that, yeah, on the computer is the way to go. Oh, good. There you go, Matthew. You've got the answers to your questions. I hope that you were able to see them. If not, you are first, so in the replay, you'll come up right away. All right, so moving on to the next question. Oh, by the way, Matthew says, thanks a lot, everyone, for the help and putting up with my Disness craziness. It's fun. We find it so fun, too, and we're glad that you share it with us and that we can help. That's what we love to do. All right. Renee, I know you're here. Renee DeWeese asks, if we have a fast pass for the Navi River journey next Tuesday afternoon, are we going to have issues getting into Pandora? Do we need to head over there early, or has some of that died down a little? I don't think anything's dying down over there for a while, so yes, definitely my suggestion is to head over there early for sure. And the second part of her question, for some reason I can see all my ADRs and fast passes on the WDW website, but when I log into the MDE app, nothing is showing. Is there some setting I need to change? Okay, Renee, so just make sure that you're using the same login credentials on your app as you are on the computer. I know sometimes some people have created 2 different accounts by accident or sometime during some way down the line. So just make sure you're trying to log in using the same credentials. If you are, and you're still not seeing any of your plans showing up, you're going to need to call the Internet Help Desk. And Susanna, I know we have the number for the Internet Help Desk. If you would please post that in the comments and tag Renee that would be awesome. Okay, you don't have lines to get into Pandora now. That was opening day only. Okay, that's great. Good news. Show your phone with your fast passes for Pandora. Okay, great. These are people who actually have experienced Pandora. So Susanna says just show that you have a fast pass and you'll get in even if there is a line. Awesome. Donna, when do you think Caribbean Beach will be back to having at least a food court? Dave Shute is our resident professional on the Caribbean Beach renovations. Dave, what do you think? I know that you just put a blog post up updating on all the dining options over there. It doesn't seem like it's going to be a while, Donna. When is your trip? You're welcome, Renee. Okay. While we wait for that, I'm going to move on to the next question. From Lena Hall. Hi, Lena. I know you're here. Jumping back to that Caribbean Beach question, Dave says more than a year. That's what I thought too. Okay. So back to Lena. If we are going in November, what are the chances we will be in a refurbished room at Pop Century? Okay, this is another question for Dave. I do know that they're updating the 80s and 90s buildings first. So when you do your online check-in and you can select your criteria that you hope for, select either one of those buildings or give them a call and ask them if you could add that you would prefer a refurbished room. It can't hurt to ask. They will never guarantee anything, but it can't hurt to ask. And just knowing that those rooms in the 80s and 90s buildings seem to be being worked on first. So request one of those. So 40 to 60%. I was going to say 50, so there you go. 50-50 chance, I guess, that you could get a refurbished room at the Pop Century in November, Lena. Dave says 4 to 6 of the 10 buildings should be done by then. Okay. Okay. Moving off to watch Beauty Movie. Oh, bye, Kyle. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, so moving on. Kelly, I am going to do my best with your last name, and please tell me phonetically how to say it. It's Kelly Guznazak. Aside from the cost being a possible con, what are some cons of being an annual pass holder? Well, the cost, it could be a con or it could not be a con. It depends on how many times you're going to go to the parks, right? So if you're going to go 10 or more times, then it kind of pays for itself and is even cheaper than buying individual tickets. The only con that I can really think of is in terms of the free dining promotion or a promotion where they make you buy a certain number of tickets in order to get the promotion. But even then, you could use that ticket to apply towards another annual pass at some point and just upgrade from there. So I really don't see too many cons in an annual pass unless you're just buying it for the discount and it's really not going to make financial sense. You really have to do some math if you're not going to specifically travel to the parks enough for it to pay for itself. Yeah, I've never found a con with my annual pass either, Anthony. Oh, good, Kelly, you did hear your question. Awesome. So I hope that helps. I love the annual pass. The 20% merchandise and some dining discount is fantastic. I would recommend it if you're going to go to the parks for, as many days as it would pay for itself, for sure. Okay. Jessica Hoffman, you're up. And I'm not sure if you're here. Let's see. It's not letting me scroll all the way, but this question is from Jessica Hoffman. Is there any point of having a fast pass or ride for a ride we intend on using Rider Switch for? For example, my mom loves Kali River Rapids, but my youngest is too little, so the whole family, except baby and me, will ride with fast passes and get a rider switch. Then using that, oh good, hi Jessica. Then using that, my mom and I will go back on again. So am I missing something? Can I cancel my fast pass and use it for something else? Yes, you can cancel that fast pass. Just know that the entire party needs to go to that fast pass line and request the rider switch. They're going to want to see that baby. So once that happens, we'll call it Group A goes on the ride, and Group B, meaning you and the baby, go wait it out somewhere else. When Group A comes back, you go with one member of Group A back to the Fast Pass line and you ride your ride. So you technically do not need a Fast Pass. So go ahead and cancel that and use it for something else. Great question. Okay. Yes, Melanie, there's so many perks with an annual pass. Alrighty. And you know, anyone can upgrade their ticket to an annual pass as long as you have one more day on your ticket. So if you're in Disney World and you think, well, you know what, we're going to come back, there's a great bounce back offer in our room and we're coming back within the year, upgrade to the annual pass and save yourself some money and get the discounts. All right, our next question from Debbie Rosinger. If on the dining plan and eating at quick service and I have a child, do they need to eat only off the kids menu? Because I thought I heard that they can eat either kids or adult quick service meal. Right now, that's correct. There is no designation in the computer between adult and kids meal credits for quick service. So I don't know if that's going to change soon, if they're, becoming wise to this little loophole that they've got going. But right now, a quick service credit is a quick service credit, and your kids don't have to just eat off the kids menu. That could change at any time, so just keep an eye on your credits and see on the bottom of your receipt if all of a sudden it is showing kids quick service credits versus, just total quick service credits. I hope that helps you, Debbie. All right, let me see here. Yvonne Janice. We plan on dining at Boma with our 3.5-year-old granddaughter. She's a very picky eater and never eats more than a bite or two in restaurants. Do they make concessions for young children? I hate to pay 20 some odd dollars knowing she won't eat. Okay, so technically, no. She is between the ages of 3 and 9, and you'll have to pay for her. I can tell you that when we were at Boma traveling with my daughter and her best friend, they're both 13, but her friend looks very young. And when we were talking to our waiter, he looked at us and looked at what she ate, and he only charged us for a kid. So I think it really depends on the server that you have. I don't think it could hurt to talk to them and say, look, she's really not going to eat anything, or maybe bring food for her and not have her eat anything off the buffet. It can't hurt to ask, but technically if she's there and she's eating anything from the buffet, they're going to charge her the kid's price. Okay. Has anyone else had any experience with that? I just know that we didn't even ask our waiter at Boma, and he just looked at us, and when we got the receipt, he charged her as a child, which I thought was really, really sweet. Carol's going solo in November, and she has an ADR, an advanced dining reservation at Hoop-de-Doo. Are you going to be miserable by yourself? No way. If anything, Carol, you are going to feel like you are a part of a big family reunion party. Hoop-de-Doo is so fun. It is so fun. You're going to have a great time. Don't feel that way at all. In fact, they may even give you a little extra attention. Okay. Sabrina Crane. How long is the ferry ride from Wilderness Lodge to Magic Kingdom? Is Magic Kingdom the only park that you can get to by ferry from the Wilderness Lodge? The boat ride is beautiful, and it's only about 10 minutes, tops, really. And yes, Magic Kingdom is the only park you can get to by ferry from the Wilderness Lodge. All right, so I think, let me just check in over here. What's going on? Stephanie, yeah, sometimes the kids' meals are a lot. And you know, on those $10 dining challenges, there are some pretty hearty kids' meals out there that you can get if you're looking, you know, just for something light. Especially, I mean, if you're on the dining plan, then you might as well get your adult meal. But if you're paying out of pocket, check the kids' meals out. Adults can buy them too. Okay, so Kelly, your son has special needs and doesn't eat food. We were sometimes charged and sometimes not. Mama Melrose and the Plaza didn't charge us, but Chef Mickey's did. Okay, so that's good to know. So that kind of backs up what I'm saying, is it really depends on the server and the restaurant. All right, so I'm going to move on to show and tell and talk about this week's or this meeting's product spotlight. So we've got, it's actually two products from the same company, a company run by a friend of mine, Danny McBride, and it is called Track the Magic. And Danny has created these adorable, fun checklists, a Magic Kingdom snack checklist and an Epcot drink checklist. My family has used these a couple of times. They're absolutely adorable and so much fun to use in the parks. I'm going to show you individually what exactly they are. So on the Magic Kingdom checklist, you've got like the dream team of snacks here. You've got the Mickey ice cream bar, the Dole Whip, and the Mickey hot pretzel, three of my favorite snacks. Just so you know, on the back, you can write your name and the date of your trip, so you'll always remember when this was from. So when you open it up, it's got the list of every single snack that's offered at the Magic Kingdom, and they're all marked with these little yellow Mickey heads, and as you have them, you just check it off. On every other page, there's a cute little tip about the Magic Kingdom, and there's a ton of snacks in here. Let me fast forward here. If you stumble across a snack, let me go this way, that isn't in the book, if it's a new one, you can just write it in here. And then in the back, this is super adorable. It's like a Mad Libs style memory paragraph about your day in the Magic Kingdom and your snacking. It's so, so cute. And then all the way back here, let's see, sorry. It's where you can put your top 5. So you can either save that for your next vacation, make recommendations to your friends, and it is an absolutely adorable memento of your trip. This is ideal not only for your family, but also for kids who maybe have outgrown the autograph books or are too cool for the autograph books. This just gives you something else to do, to have fun. And it's like a snack quest throughout the Magic Kingdom, a scavenger hunt for treats or something like that. This set right here, this is, I believe it's called the starter kit. So it comes with this lanyard and this plastic sleeve, which I definitely recommend if it rains, if you go on Splash, if you walk by a certain camel that spits, it'll keep it protected. Getting over to the Epcot checklist. Now this is more for adults. So this highlights all the drinks in Epcot. And you've got little red Mickey heads that you can check off, and it goes through all the pavilions of the World Showcase, the Africa Cool Post, and all the different beers and specialty cocktails that you can get throughout the Epcot theme park. And just like in the Magic Kingdom snack checklist, every other page has a cool tip, including where the best bathrooms are, which you'll need if you're doing all this drinking around the world. And in the back also, there's a Mad Libs style paragraph, which should be fun after a couple of these drinks. This you'll want to keep. And you can also put in your top 5. There's a spot to enter in any new drinks that might have debuted since the printing of this booklet. And again, you can put your name and the date of your trip. It's an adorable memento. Like I said, we've used these on our trips, and this little nifty program that I am using is going to allow me to share my screen with you, and I can show you some pictures of us using them. So we'll just jump right over to the beer that we had. This is the Carlsberg Lager from Norway my husband had. That is the Habibi Daiquiri that I had from Morocco. This is me wearing my little lanyard for my drink checklist. And then during our October trip with my daughter and her best friend, we kept it to the Magic Kingdom, and there's my frozen Coke, my favorite snack, and my husband's favorite churro, and then the girls got these adorable Mickey snack cake pops, which they loved, and they loved keeping track of all the snacks. It was a lot of fun. So these are available on Etsy. These individually are $6.99 with the lanyard and the plastic sleeve. If you just want to buy the book, it's $5.99. Susanna, please, if you haven't already, I've been talking so much, please post the Etsy link for the Track the Magic snack checklist. They're totally awesome. I actually give these out to my clients with their travel documents, a little gift from me to them to have a little more fun in the park. And, Susanna, you did, okay. I'll send you that link, Susanna. All right. I'll give you the link for this in just a minute. But definitely check it out. Totally awesome. And somebody tonight is going to win this set. All right. So let me find that link. What do you guys think of those snack trackers? They're totally cute. I'm gonna... Dun, dun, dun. Here. I don't think you can click it, but that is the link. And I'm going to send it off to Susanna right now. Okay, so it should be in the group soon. Let's see. I'm just going through your comments here. I'm like gabbing and I miss so much. Yep, Shannon loves Track the Magic. We love that. And Danny McBride is such a great guy, and he's a social media manager, I guess, for WDW Magazine. He's an awesome, awesome guy, and you probably saw him do some live videos from Pandora. I know that we linked to his videos in our group. Yeah, Trisha, totally a great idea, and somebody's going to win them tonight. And like I said, if you're a guest of mine, I give them to you. So book your trip with me and you'll get them. All right. Da, da, da. Yes, it is great for a Disney family reunion. It's perfect for bachelorette parties, bachelor parties, any kind of group trip that you're going on. You can even make a game out of it, see who can try the most snacks. In fact, maybe we'll do that during our work trip in September, Destinations to Travel. What do you think? Wow, I missed a lot. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was really funny in the Epcot one that there's a tip about where the best bathrooms are. How appropriate is that? All right. Jessica Palladino, your ears are at your mom's house. You want a button? Jessica Palladino's my niece. I think she'll get a button. Don't worry, kiddo. Okay, let's see. The grapefruit beer in Germany. I've never tried the grapefruit beer. I'm really not a beer person, though. I know. Now I'm hungry for Disney snacks too, Steph. I could really go for a frozen Coke and a hot pretzel. Yeah, Carl, I know the link is small, but I sent it to Susanna. Thank you, though. She should be posting it in the group. Any idea if they'll be adding hours for Animal Kingdom in November, Cindy? I don't know. Maybe. You just never know what Disney's going to do. I hope so. Grapefruit beer rocks. All right, we'll have to try that. A liver transplant might. Kelly, that's great multitasking. She's listening to me in the car. She goes to get a birthday present. That's awesome. Well, thanks so much. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are having fun. Okay, there we go. There's the link. Thank you, Susanna. I'm sorry. I thought I had sent that over to you. Okay. Here we go. All right, so let's get back to those questions. I need a drink first. All this talking. Got my trusty mini Turvis, which I love. Okay, we left off at Sabrina, right? Yes. Okay, Robin Wade. What, Robin, I think you're here, right? What is the best plan of attack for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party? Rides first, characters, what else should we be looking for? It's our first time going in over 12 years, and we know we hardly did anything the last time we went. Thanks. All right, so I wonder what happened 12 years ago when you went. Maybe you're just a little overwhelmed and there wasn't as much information on the internet. Definitely get there at 4 o'clock when they'll let you in with the party ticket. If you are looking for a specific character photo opportunity, like the 7 dwarfs all in their Christmas hats, get in line for that first because that line gets fast really, really quick. So definitely think about the character experiences you want and do that. Make sure you see the parade. There will be 2. The one later is usually less crowded. It snows on Main Street. You're definitely not going to want to miss that. I know Stephanie Schuster, you've been to the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party recently. So if you have any tips for Robin, please feel free to chime in. I am more of a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party girl, which is pretty crazy because I love Christmas. As you can probably see, I've got Christmas lights up in my office, and you'll see I even have my Mickey right there. But I love the Halloween party. I don't know, there's just something about it. And the last few times I was in Disney in December, I had a conflict with the night that the party was available. So I haven't been to the Christmas party myself. Oh, Robin, your parents were in charge? Okay, so that's why you didn't see too much? We'll leave it at that. Okay. Enough said. All right, so Carl, tell Robin, if you love Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, what you advise as the best plan of attack. Okay. The parade is awesome, for sure. Dress up. It's almost as big as... Really, Melanie? You dress up for the Christmas party? That's pretty cool. I mean, we wore Christmas hats when we went. I got to go with my parents, which was super cool. And it was actually cold. And when we were there, all they gave out was hot cocoa and cookies or apple cider. But now I understand that the treats have been upgraded, so that's awesome. Chris Boyer, we met Mary Poppins and Bert. Oh, that's awesome. I know everybody's waiting for the candlelight processional, Carol. Definitely get the dining package for that if you're going. It's like nearly impossible to wait standby, or if you do, you're standing in line for a very long time. Getting to meet all 7 dwarfs, Kim, that was like a dream come true for my mom, and we waited on that line for a very long time, but we have that photo on the refrigerator. Dave, you would skip the characters. Come on. So you dress in cute Christmassy hats and sweaters and slippers and jammies, elf and Santa costumes. That's really cute, Melanie. I don't think I've ever seen pictures of anyone do that. If you have them, if you have one or two, please post them in the group. I think that's adorable. All right, so it looks like you're getting some great feedback on that. All right, so moving on. So Trisha Januska. When using a travel agent, do you have a better chance of getting highly sought after advanced dining reservations, and do they also do your fast passes? Yes and yes. And not because we have any advanced ability to book your dining reservations. We're just on the booking engine all the time. And we've got a network of agents, you know, conversing behind the scenes. Oh, I have this cancellation. I have this cancellation. Do you need this? I'm going to cancel it. So yeah, your chances are increased exponentially when you use a travel agent. So definitely, that's just the answer there. And do we also do fast passes? Sure, we can do the fast passes for you. We definitely would work with you to decide what park, which day, and which rides you're thinking of. But in terms of booking them, your agent can certainly do that for you and be happy to. Amanda Fincher. I don't know if you're here, Amanda. Do you feel club level is worth the extra money? Well, I always say that's always a tough question. What's worth it to one person won't be worth it to another. In terms of value for what you get, I don't think so. Unless you're planning to not go to the parks and just hang out at the resort and revel in your complimentary buffet and beer, wine, and soda. I mean, club level is fantastic. But is it worth it? I don't know. You know, you'll be living large, and I don't think it's what I would call a value. It's definitely a premium that you're going to pay for. I know there's a link. I hope now that you didn't have the other link, Susanna, that there was a great blog post about staying at club level from the Disney Tourist blog, and I thought they answered your question pretty great. So, Susanna, if you do have that blog post, could you please post it in there? It's from Disney Tourist blog, and I think that will help you make your decision. Trisha, Amanda, I think that will really help you understand more what you get and if it would be worth the extra money for you. Dolores, you're up. Here's your question. I hope you're still here. So June 19th is my 499-day mark for the short trip I want to take in October 2018. We will be staying 3 nights. Will race be available for the entire 3 nights, or must I wait until 499 days from the end of our trip? Nope, you'll be able to book your entire length of stay on the 499th day prior to check-in. So no worries there. Another question from Lena. If you are planning to stay off-site, do you think it's worth one person having an annual pass for the Memory Maker and free parking? Okay, so Lena, you're going to have to do some math here because it depends on how much your actual park ticket would be if you didn't get the annual pass. So the annual pass is $779, right? Just for the pass that gets you access to the 4 parks. Let's say a 6-day park hopper is $465. So that's a difference of $314. So if you add in the $169 for the Memory Maker, okay, you're at half there. Parking for 6 or 7 days is going to be $140. So you've already kind of made up that difference. And then the 20% you'll save on merchandise and dining probably will tip you over that. So depending on the length of your stay, it really could be worth it for one of you to upgrade to the annual pass. It's just a matter of your length of stay and how you're going to dine and, those factors. So just do a little math, but I think it really could be worth it. All right. Your ticket for 5 days is $250 for a park hopper. That doesn't sound right. I don't know if one of the agents can confirm for Lena for a 5-day park hopper the price there. Unless you are a Florida resident, maybe? I don't know. That sounds super cheap for a 5-day park hopper. All right, so maybe somebody can help there. Oh, military ticket. Well, there you go. So if you can get a cheap military ticket, then the cost of the annual pass probably will not pay off. Just do the math on that. Thank you, Shannon. Yes, it is a military ticket. All right, so Kim Lee has a question. Has anyone been to Homecoming Restaurant? What are some of the pros and cons? I have not. I don't know if anybody's been to, I think it's Art Smith's Homecoming. Please chime in and help Kim out with that one. All right, let's take a break from the questions and have a little trivia. So I'm going to ask a trivia question, and everyone who knows the correct answer, just type it in the comments. And after the live portion, we go into the after party. I will select one winner at random, and you will win a copy of the Easy Guide to Your Walt Disney World Visit. Compliments of Dave Schuett, and it will be signed just for you. So, are we ready? Which Magic Kingdom attraction features the song Zippity-doo-dah, zippity, I can't sing. But which Magic Kingdom attraction features the song Zippity-doo-dah? Go. I need to take a voice break. And the answers are starting to come in. It's one of my favorite attractions. I used to be terrified of it, but not anymore. Not after my daughter made me go on it 5 times in a row. All right, so we've got one final pre-submitted question, and that was from Lauren Palladino. And I don't know if Lauren is here. It was hard for me to keep up with those that chimed in. But Lauren asks, I recently found out that you can book air travel with a Disney vacation package. The only benefit I can see is that it could be paid for with a Disney vacation account. Are there other benefits? Can a travel agent do this too, or is it just available to those who book directly with Disney? Yeah, you can add travel as part of your Disney travel package. I typically recommend guests to book their airfare separately because Disney doesn't necessarily have the best pricing. And if you have a membership with an airline's point system, you cannot use your points. So I recommend booking airline separately, personally. That's my view. And if anyone has any different opinion, please chime in. But I just think it's a lot easier. And when you book the airline as part of the package, you don't get that confirmation. It's all a little bit hard to keep track of. And I just like to keep those things separately, personally. So Lauren, I hope that helps you. But if you do want to do that because you want to pay with your Disney vacation account and get that $20 per $1,000 gift card, or that $20 gift card per $1,000 spent, then definitely it can absolutely be done. Your travel agent can do it. I've done it. So yeah, there you go. All right, so that is actually our final pre-submitted question. So I'm going to go back over to these comments and see if I missed. Thank you, Mike, for confirming that the 5-day park hopper is $445, but Lena was asking about the military ticket. So that's why it was cheaper, and I don't think that she would come ahead buying an annual pass if she's only going that one time within the 12-month period. Let's see. Oh, Anthony advises Lauren that you can also book your airfare with your Chase Disney Visa points, so that's a good point too. All right, let me just make sure that I have covered everything that I need to cover today. I think so. So what I'm going to do now is sign off this live portion, and I'm going to go into our group and create the after party thread, and I hope you guys will join me. Don't forget, if you're wearing your ears, put them on. If you're not, put them on. Snap a selfie, and I will send you a Disness button. I think they're so cool, and I want everyone who wants one to have one. So I'm going to say goodnight to you guys just here, but I will be in the after party group chatting, answering more questions, hanging out, and having a good time. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And our next meeting, let me check my trusty WDW Magazine calendar. Today is the 7th. Our next meeting will be on the 21st. So I hope to see you again there. See you in the after party. Bye.